Hello and welcome to another episode of the 62. Let's begin. Right now, trunk lid is done. All I need is to scuff these down, get it ready for primer. Alright, in this video, we're going to be talking about trim removal. I'm going to show you how to remove this trim and talk about why I'm removing the trim. Before I show you the removal of that trim, I'm going to show you the trim removal toolkit that I have. I've been using it for a while already, and they're still going strong. So I'm going to leave the information in the description below as to where you can get the exact same toolkit. Alright, before I start removing the trim, let me talk a little bit about why you remove the trim and the difference between older cars and the newer cars. The reason I'm removing these trims is because I want paint to get into every nook and cranny of this car. Now, a lot of body shops tape them up and just paint, but it's not a good idea to do that, guys. Reason being is that with time, if you tape them up, there's gonna be some peeling from that area. It doesn't matter how good you tape it up, there's still gonna be some peeling that's gonna occur on the long run. So it's best for you to remove everything that's possible and get the paint all the way through. That's the best way to do it. That's the correct way to do it. So I've been doing it for a long time, removing everything. You've seen my videos, so I do recommend it. It takes a little longer, but in the long run, you'll save some money because you're not gonna have to come back and redo the entire car because it's starting to peel. Now these cars, like I mentioned, these are antique cars, they're classic cars, and all the moldings are aluminum. Okay, so most of the newer cars today, everything is plastic, so it's a lot easier to remove. So this kit that's here, right here, is gonna allow you to do that. Even on these type of vehicles, which is aluminum, you can use them, but they're more towards the newer cars. All right, to start off, you're gonna have to check the area where the molding is at. This one has a little curve right here, so I know that I'm gonna need something that's gonna go around that curve. So what I use something that's has a curve. Okay, so let's just start removing it. Right, in these kind of cars, the antique cars, the classic cars, the moldings are aluminum, so you're gonna have to go slow and with light pressure. I do know that all these clips, they're push clips, and this over here in the back, it should be with some screws. So let me just start from the very end and start prying it out. There you go. There's the first one. Actually, two of them came out, and I'm just gonna continue slowly. And there it is. I removed it. All of these are clips, and like I mentioned, these are little bolts right there. There you go. The good thing about this is that all the clips stayed in here, which is perfect. Now, on the newer cars, most of the clips are gonna fall or they're gonna have to be removed. So what I do, I get a Ziploc bag, I placed all the clips in there, put where that those clips belong to, and I just tape it up to the area, tape it up to the trim. This one I don't have to do it because everything stayed in there, but that's what I do in order for me to get everything straightened out, that I don't have to guess as to where all those clips belong to. So I just tape it up to the area, forget about it. I'll have it whenever it's gonna come back to the car, everything's gonna be there. Alright, and I already removed all these. This is real simple. All I did, I used this side and I pressed these clips. I pressed them to where the molding is at. You can see right there the motion it's giving you. So it came out easy. Okay, I'm gonna do that to the entire trims that I need to remove. I'm gonna remove this also. I know this one has some bolts through the bottom. These little plaques right here, I'm gonna have to remove them also. This area, I'm gonna be applying some seam sealer. So it's getting there, but that's a real good reason that you remove all your trims so that all the paint can go where it needs to go. Now, if you have areas, let's say like this drip rail right here, that if you see through the bottom or through the inside that this car has all of this is metal, all of this is not going to get painted. There's no reason to remove it. So that's when you tape it up as carefully as you can, as more precise as you can, and just paint it. It's nothing's gonna happen. Why? Because this is a drip rail. Okay, it's not gonna start peeling from here or anything, I guarantee you. So if there's moldings that you cannot remove, or you're a little afraid to remove, don't remove it, but try to remove the majority of it. Now for these emblems right here on the older vehicles, they do have screws, nuts through the back, so you can just untighten them and it'll come out. Now on the newer cars, all you gotta do, I use this tool right here, which is a lot wider, and most of the emblems on the newer cars are gonna be with double-sided tape, the majority of them. What I do, I just heat it up with a heat gun so that the double-sided tape can soften a little bit. Get this pry bar here and just lift it up, and they come out real easy, super easy. All right, and this will be it. This is how to remove some trims and why to remove the trim. So this will be it, guys. Thank you very much. Let's get to this car, let's finish it up, and I'll see you next weekend. All right, hopefully next weekend the car will be either painted or partially disassembled, so you can see that. All right, thank you. Subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and like always, God bless.